Hey everyone, this is Austin Schur here with We Write About Music, and today I'm here with Steve Marinangeli. He's just released his newest single, This Time, featuring Anna Bea, and I can't wait to hear all about it. How are you doing today? What's news?
Hey everyone, I'm doing very good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing really well. So, I can't help but notice the accent, but where are you located right now?
Yeah, I'm actually located in Luxembourg in Europe.
That is amazing. What a
Yeah,
tiny little country.
it's very tiny. Like a lot of people don't even have heard of Luxembourg before. So we mostly say we are like between France and Germany, and so
Totally.
we got a little space on the map between them. So then people know where more or less we are located. So yeah.
Very cool. I think I've been to pretty sure every single country or every country in Western Europe, but I haven't been to Luxembourg yet. I need to find an excuse to go, so I'll come visit and say hi.
Yeah, you definitely need to come
I
visit
will.
so we can have a coffee or something.
Yes, please, please, please. Well, obviously, I want to talk about the single.
Yeah.
First thing I want to know about is who is Anna B and how did you guys get together to collaborate on this track?
Yeah, so Anna Bea is a very talented singer-songwriter from the UK.
Hmm.
She's currently located in Bristol, I think, because she's at university or college, I don't know.
Okay.
And yeah, I was looking for a singer who could sing my latest track, who will be out which is this time, sorry. And I was like looking for artists and talents on the internet and on Spotify. And I actually came across her EP, which she released last year.
Okay.
And I really loved her voice and her style of songwriting and even singing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and shoot my shot and just email her or DM her on Instagram,
Sure.
and luckily she replied, and so I could tell her about the project I had, about the song, and yeah, so I sent her everything over, and thankfully she was down to sing the song for me.
That's amazing. It just shows how connected the internet is and how easy it is to contact people that you admire.
Yeah,
So, from what I understand, you're more of a songwriter and not a singer. Is that correct?
that's correct. Yeah, I'm doing songwriting, but I'm not the actual singer of my songs. Yeah, that's
Got
true.
it. Okay. So, for the rest of your discography, are you more on the producing side of things? Like, who takes care of the production and sort of, finishing up the tracks themselves?
Yeah, it depends a bit because I'm still kind of new to the whole music business and
Sure.
everything. So at the beginning of I did the songs with a music company
Okay.
located in the US, which is called Your Songmaker. So they were like I could easily transmit in my lyrics, and they would transform it into a melody and a whole song. So I started my first singles with them, and as time went by, I kind of wanted to do more of my songs. So I tried to start making little melodies or beats on the computer,
Hmm.
but it didn't sound very professional because I wasn't using the best tools.
It's
So
hard. It's
it's
really
hard.
hard. Exactly.
Because,
Making music is not easy. As
oh
many
no,
as many tools as that are out there and as many, YouTube videos you can watch to try to help, it still takes, very special talents to do so.
yeah, and you definitely need the basic knowledge of melodies and notes
Right.
and everything which involves music. So yeah, it's not very easy, but yeah, I tried my best, and I was connected to real producers. So it depended on the songs. There are some songs where I started making a beat and I sent them over and I asked them, can you make a whole instrumental out of it, or can you make it sound more professional?
Sure.
And yeah, until now, everybody who I worked with did a very great job. So the songs I already have finished are sounding very good, and I'm very happy with every single song
Yeah, I
I
was
did.
going to say, I listened to all of your music before we got on here, and it's beautiful sounding. And I'm super excited for this single. Did you decide to go in a different direction with sound? Did you sort of leave things up to Anna to, create her voice around? How did you go about, or I suppose, what was the process of making this specific song?
Yeah, for this song I had like good help with a more famous songwriter or
Hmm.
even producer from the UK, which
Okay.
is Simon Ellis. I don't know if you know him in the US, but he's like also the musical director for tunes from Britney Spears, Spice
Oh,
Girls,
wow.
and stuff.
The name sounds really familiar.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I knew him because I'm a huge Westlife fan, and I was at one of their concerts, and I knew that he was the musical director. And because of the whole pandemic, he was like offering um, his services to singers or even music artists who would need them. So
Okay.
I like he does mixing, mastering, production, songwriting, everything. And he was kind of offering his services to other people. And
Nice.
so I reached out to him, and basically I asked him if he could mix and master one of my original songs I did. And we were working together. Everything went fine, and he absolutely loved it. And afterwards, we were like in contact because we talked a bit, and he said, "Yeah, I actually have a few songs already written, which would fit your style perfectly." And that was when the song this time came in because
Oh, okay.
he
All right.
actually it's a written song from him, but he gave
Nice.
me like he said, "Yeah, you can add your style to it. You can do some twists on it," and which is what I did, and it turned out beautifully. So yeah,
That's really cool. So, I don't want to jump too far into the future here because I want to focus
yeah,
on this song, but at the same time, are you working on a follow-up at all? It sounds like, you've got some of these sort of finished songs here, but are you looking towards the future on what else you're going to create?
absolutely, yeah, because this will be my fourth single I will release,
Right.
and I have 15 to 16 songs already done.
Oh, geez. Okay, so you're working way ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm actually releasing my debut album later this year. I
So
don't have like a specific release date yet, but
that's
it's
okay.
probably around summer. Around summer,
Okay, that's
and
soon enough.
yeah, it's not too far away because I was
No.
like, I want to put like, in my opinion, this time is one of my strongest singles
Hmm.
because it also has like, I grew up in the 90s. I was
Sure.
born 1997,
Oh,
so
nice.
I was raised with like late 90, early 2000 songs, and those were the songs
Same.
I really liked, and I feel the connection.
Right.
And yeah, with this time, it's really like a retro vibe, like late 90s, early 2000s pop ballads. And in my opinion, it's one of the strongest songs I have on the album. So I wanted to get that out. And then only a few months apart, I wanted to drop the whole album.
Nice. So is this song is going to be on the album?
Definitely, yeah. Every
Okay.
song I put out until now, Rescue Me, Sacrifice, and It's You. And now this
Perfect.
time they will all feature on the album, yeah.
Great. Well, I'm really excited for it. Didn't know that was coming, but here we are. So my question here is, it sounds like you're sort of modeling your sound after your inspirations, but who would you consider specifically in terms of artists to be your inspirations?
That's a good question. Well, I have a lot of inspirations from different genres.
Hmm.
Like For example, my all-time favorite band is of course Westlife. They are a boy band from the UK, from
Okay.
Ireland.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Yeah, they aren't like that big in the US, but
Hmm.
in Europe and
Oh, I'm
United
sure they're huge. The world is big.
yeah,
So,
and they are already 20 years growing. So yeah, they
okay.
celebrated their 20 years last year. But there are definitely other artists like Bruno Mars, for example,
Hmm.
or another like John Mayer or Lewis Capaldi,
Of
like
course.
pop songs, but like not like the dance pop songs, but the
I know what
ballads.
you mean. Yeah, totally like pop ballads to
Yeah,
where, I mean, those songs are built for everyone, but they're also great. So I understand why that could be an inspiration. And from what I've
yeah,
heard from you so far, I definitely hear the influence, but you've also put your own style on it. So it's not like you're just
yeah.
directly ripping it off, but it's nice to kind of take from them and, form your own thing.
Yeah, because I'm still in the process of finding my sound, because
Right.
I also love to experiment, because I can already tell now that I did like a more walk song,
Hmm.
a dance song, and I'm also now kind of trying some things out in the R&B genre. So
Okay. I'm actually
uh,
really happy that you just brought that up because my next question I was going to ask for you is the songs that you've created so far, they're definitely different on genres,
yeah.
but I suppose on this album, are you going to be looking to experiment? Are you going to be trying to sort of cast a wide net of genre and then
Mhm.
going forward sort of bring it in? Or do you have a plan?
Yeah, I that's like I'm not too sure at the moment, because I don't want the album to be too mainstream, like to one genre. I
Mhm.
want to mix it up a bit, but not too much, because I want this album. It's my first album, so I want people already to like. Yeah, that's like the kind of sound I would. I know he's
Exactly.
capable to do. So I don't want to be the album too much. A bit of rock, a bit of dance.
Right.
So
Yeah, you
it's
don't want to go too far
yeah,
because you want
exactly.
it to sound like you. You want to turn it on and be like, this is his music. This is the type of
Exactly.
music I'm in the mood for. So I
Exactly.
understand that.
But
But,
also for
yeah.
future projects, like every song I did, I will find a project to put them out. So maybe I have a plan of maybe releasing like little EPs,
Oh,
like
smart.
rock EP, or maybe like a more dance R&B EP,
That would be
like
cool.
different styles. And then I want to see how the music comes on with the audience and the listeners. And yeah, because I really like the feedback of listeners. That's what makes me happy the most, and which also helps me to improve.
Right. And if you find that you enjoyed doing something, doing a genre more than a different one, and people
Yeah,
enjoyed it as well, then you can go in that route. I'm
exactly.
also really happy that you brought that up. I'd love to know, what do you enjoy the most about being an artist and a creative?
Yeah, it's I like the most being free, like the freedom,
Mm,
especially when you are like when you aren't connected to a label or something,
right.
because you have a lot of opportunities to put out your own music without a label, and you have like the freedom of everything. You have the freedom of your sound, of your lyrics, of everything. So that really is what I love about music. And yeah, also like just the feeling of sitting down, or I don't know, being outside, and you have like these thoughts in your mind, and you try to create lyrics out of them. And it's very exciting for me, because sometimes they just pop up like that, and I will immediately write them down. And that's also
Exactly.
like one of the positive things about being an artist or being a songwriter.
I love that, especially because you've got your phone around, and if
Yeah,
a lyric comes to mind, you can just pop it in, or a melody comes or something, you can just sing it into your phone. It's got to be
yeah,
nice, sort of being out and about and kind of just, yeah, the creativity strikes, and you're available to write it.
yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, because I also saw like how Charlie Puth, for
Hmm.
example, did his song Attention.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it was really yeah, he did everything with voice notes, and he recorded everything on his phone basically. So, and that was really fascinating to me, and yeah, that was something I said I need to try and do it like him. And yeah, I try my best, but I don't want to really copy him, but
Of
it's like
course.
a good way to get your ideas down somewhere.
Right. I totally get that. So, sort of like on the same wavelength, what do you feel that your music says about you as a person?
Mhm. Yeah, the first songs I put out were really personal to me
Hmm.
because I actually started writing them when I wasn't in a good place. And yeah, actually getting these songs out really helped me cope in a way
That
because
makes sense.
I actually found a way to express my feelings and my emotions. And yeah, so those were very, very personal to me. But in general, I try to write from personal experiences because it's a lot more easier to me to write from a personal experience than to try to figure out a scenario in your head and write like a story or a song about it. So that's a bit more complicated for me, but that's also a thing which I want to do in the future because it's challenging and I like to set new goals and challenges. So yeah, that that's the way that keeps me going to never get bored of it and always try another thing.
I like that a lot. That's a fantastic answer.
Thanks.
Um, I see your your video turned off.
Yeah, my camera isn't working anymore. I don't know why.
Maybe try the old off and on.
I will try. Maybe like this. I think there's a problem with the camera. I don't know
Hmm.
how. Maybe like this. Because I actually got a new laptop like 2 3 days ago.
Oh,
But
really?
it I can't even turn it on anymore. So I don't know.
Did you try clicking stop video on the Zoom?
Yeah, that's what I did. But
Ah, jeez.
they say I need to get another cam, but that's the only cam I have. So I
That's fair.
can't choose another.
Okay, well, no worries. We can keep going if that's all right with you.
Yeah, for me it's okay. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's fine. It's totally fine. So I know that, Europe is in a bit of a different situation right now with planning shows and planning concerts and this and that,
Yeah.
especially because of the vaccine efforts. But is there a chance that we could see any amount of a tour from you, or, kind of getting people together that have worked on your music to play these songs live?
Yeah, that's actually I really don't know at the moment how I could get like my songs out to like a live audition,
Right.
a live audience, but I I will definitely get in contact with all the singers which are singing my songs, and especially with Anna Bea because she normally tours like in bars or in little locations around
Okay.
UK. So yeah, she's free to sing our song every time she wants, and
She better give
also
you credit.
Yeah, or at least I don't know, maybe get like a live version of the song, which
That would
would
be
be very
cool.
cool. And also with all the other people, it would be very cool to if they would to go on tour someday or just tour around local bars, if they could sing it and maybe record one of the songs, that would be very cool.
That would be very cool. I kind of want to go back to what you were saying about the artists that have inspired you.
Yeah.
So, my question for you here is if you had to pick one of those artists to be like a dream collaboration, who would you pick and where would you put them within your music?
Oh, that would definitely be if it would be me with as a collaboration, maybe Bruno Mars, because
Oh, yeah.
I actually did like a song which I can already reveal the title of it, which is called Dance With Me.
Okay.
And it was heavily influenced by his 24K Magic song and even the whole album he put out. So it's like a dance song and a good vibes tune. So that was like one of the songs where I really wanted to. I said in my head, okay, I want to do like a style of a Bruno Mars song, and
Hmm.
that's what I did, and it came out not too bad. It's like one of the songs I'm not 100% happy with at the moment, so it will need to get changed a bit and adjusted. But when it's done and when it sounds the way I want to, I think it would be a very cool dance hit
Very
to for the
cool.
summer movie. Yeah,
I think that's a great pick for an artist because he's so versatile and he's such a good all around type of artist to where he could come in on a verse, he could do the production in the background, he could basically do anything. So that would be cool. I'm really excited to hear that.
yeah, because basically in his career he started like alone with B.O.B. his first
Right,
song.
exactly.
And during his career, he actually did a lot of different genres because it was pop, it was a bit R&B.
Oh
Then
yeah.
now he with Silk Sonic with Anderson Park, he's again doing a different genre, and it's everything he does just sounds awesome in my
I
opinion. So
agree. No, I agree. I'm a huge fan as well. So, of the songs that you've put out so far, if you had to pick one, which one would you like to perform live the most?
I would say Sacrifice.
Okay, why is that?
Because it's I don't know why, but I tried sometimes to sing it on my own, even though it doesn't sound like the best. But it it comes a lot more closer to the one who's singing it in the real version with the
Okay.
voice in the other songs. And there were actually already people who complimented the way I sang it, and they asked me if I could do a full version of only me singing, but I don't know if I will do that.
That's
Maybe I
okay.
can consider it in a few months. But yeah, so Sacrifice is really like it's a powerful ballad where
Oh, it
people
is 100%.
could sing along with, and yeah, that this would be the song I would look forward the most to perform live
Very
from the
cool.
songs I put out at the moment. Yeah,
Nice. Well, I'll be looking forward to it because I'm sure it'll happen one day.
yeah,
I
hopefully.
hope so at least.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
I want to do like I want to go to singing lessons and at
Mhm.
least get a better voice and just go for it and try. So why not? If
I
that
feel
would
the
be,
same.
if that afterwards, if that would be the only opportunity to have my songs live, then I will try it. So
There you go. You got to
that's
set
it.
goals for yourself.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
actually brings me to my next question because I've only got a couple more for you at this point. But
Yeah,
what are some goals that you've set for yourself for the rest of this year? It sounds like you've already got music on the way, but is there
yeah.
anything else for you as a person that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, one of my goals is to do the music that I want to do and which I like, because afterwards I'm yeah it's sometimes it's difficult because some songs aren't that appreciated by listeners than others.
True.
But for example, if I am convinced that I like a song 100% and maybe the listeners don't, for me, that's not a reason to say, that's not like, I don't like the song anymore. But that's a goal I set for me. Put out the music I am happy to put out, and don't try to get too influenced by other people.
I 100% agree. I think those are great manageable goals for the rest of this year.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Because yeah, that's it's if I do the music I like the most, I know that I put my heart into it, and it's like the best song I can do at the moment. So
Exactly.
I don't want to try to say, oh, maybe people are do like a hip hop song or something like that,
Yeah,
and
you
then I'm
gotta do what makes
struggling.
you happy.
Yeah, like I said, I'm always open for new goals and challenges, but yeah, they have to be they don't they have to be how can I say, they can't be too far-fetched,
Right.
for example. Yeah.
That's reasonable. So, my last question for you here is for the person that is going to find you from this video or, us posting about you, what message would you like to pass off to the first time listener of your music?
The message is that I tend to do music and I tend to focus really on the lyrics.
Hmm.
So maybe so my message is that try to understand the message I want to put out with the song.
Okay.
Maybe it isn't the best or the best song instrumental wise, but it's really about the message. So a lot of songs at the moment can be a bit more down, but
Hmm.
if anyone is like in a place where he isn't feeling very good, there is a way to get over it and to get to talk about it. Maybe you aren't as good at as it in talking with to other people, so just try and see what's works best for you to transmit your emotions and your feelings. Maybe it's drawing a picture, doing art. Maybe it's about doing music. I don't know, but don't. Yeah, you are not alone. Don't think you are alone with it. Open up and just try. It will help a lot. Yeah.
I love that. You've convinced me to listen. Seriously, that was a fantastic answer and super heartfelt. Um, Steve, it has been a pleasure talking to you, and it was great seeing you for at least the first half of this. No worries that it's not showing. I promise it's fine.
Nice.
But seriously, thank you so much for taking the time. I know the time zones are, super different at the moment, but it was
Yeah,
really
that's true.
great talking to you. I'm so excited for this single. By the time this comes out, this time will be out. So please stream it. Please listen to it. And I'll also be listening to the album as soon as it has a release date on it.
Yeah, sure. And I can also say that to the people who are loving key changes and to those who are missing them in songs nowadays, this time has a good key change in it. So if you're a fan of key changes, I think you
I'm a
will.
huge fan, so I can't wait.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Steve. It's nighttime where you're at, so I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight to you. But
Yeah.
again, thank you so much again for taking the time. I'm glad that we could make this work, and I sincerely hope that we can speak again soon.
Yeah, very much. Thank you a lot for having me.
You're
It was
very
a pleasure.
welcome. Have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Austin.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.